Hi, I'm Stephanie PlessMosley, and I'm here to discuss the use of neuromarketing and the brain. According to scientists, 95% of our brain activity is of the subconscious, and only 5% is of the conscious. That means we are supposed to forget most of the information we learn. However, triggers are used to bring these memories, feelings, or thoughts back to surface. Neuromarketing, according to Eben Harrell of the Harvard Business Review, loosely refers to the measurement of physiological and neural signals to gain insight into customers' motivations, preferences, and decisions, which can help inform creative advertising, product development, pricing, and other marketing areas. Scientist also states we have three main areas of the brain: primal, which is instinct or automatic survival behaviors; emotional, which are feelings; and thinking, which is logic, data, and thoughts to provoke action. Here are some examples of neuromarketing and the connection of the brain-based elements. This is a print ad from the UK where KFC uses a creative neuromarketing tip called Hippocamp headlines to apologize to their UK consumers for ironically running out of chicken. Martech Advisor says that consumers respond positively to familiar taglines and catchphrases that have been intelligently twisted for brand resonance. This creative ad provokes thought used by the thinking brain from the play on the KFC logo. The emotion behind this is frustration from the consumers who sought out to purchase chicken from KFC and there was no chicken. KFC used their humility and embarrassment to create a humorous spin on their infamous KFC logo, turning it into FCK, you know the word they're referring to apologize for their ironic mishap. This ad also touches the primal brain by signaling the brain to eat KFC's chicken. With this humorous and ironic ad, KFC created a simple, funny apology in an ad that draws consumers back in, bringing that long-time loyalty from their customers. Nike created an amazing campaign featuring controversial former NFL player Colin Kaepernick. Kaepernick graciously protested police brutality against African Americans in America by sitting down during the national anthem, thus creating the controversy. Nike used inspiration to draw emotion from their customers, along with a little controversy. Travis Montauk, CEO of Emoji, says that 70% of users who feel a connection to a brand spend twice as much as those who don't. But with this campaign, Nike provoked thoughts about what was currently happening in America, driving the controversy and sparking either inspiration, sadness, or anger from the people who didn't support Kaepernick. However, this campaign, Nike took a stand. They showed desired behavior, a neuromarketing tip from Jaron Beckstead of houseofmarketing.com. This was a call to action, which is part of the thinking brain, which calls for their customers to do the unthinkable and just do what they believe in. While there was much backlash with this campaign, Nike sales boosted their worth by $6 billion. Frontline created this extremely clever flea and tick spray floor sticker ad, which was placed on a mall floor in Jakarta, Indonesia. This was a big visual for the consumers at this mall. The sticker was strategically placed on the bottom level of the mall, so when the patrons were on the upper levels, they could look down and see the visual. The creativity really came into play when the people walking on the sticker look like the fleas or ticks to the people looking down. When people see this view, it connects to the primal brain with the perceived threat of fleas or ticks. It then signals the senses in the emotional brain and creates anxiety. The anxiety and perceived threat brings in the thinking brain to signal that the consumer needs to buy the Frontline spray to prevent their pet from having fleas and ticks. It's so interesting to make the connections of how our brain works and how the use of the brain-based elements, primal, emotional, and thinking, with the neuromarketing strategies help us create successful advertising campaigns. I hope to use these different strategies and elements in my future endeavors in my career.